Hello, welcome back to my channel. At this slightly awkward angle again. Hope it's okay. Just kind of got home from work, walked the dogs, and then they like to settle down for the night straight away. So it's good to get them a bit calm. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any peace making this video. But yeah, I hope it's not. Hope it's okay. A little different. Hopefully, I'll get back to making uh more conventional videos soon. I'm just going to do a quick library book haul today. Thought I would pop to the library to get some books to read over the New Year's and New Year's Day. I have off. Have a half day tomorrow, which is New Year's Eve. So I thought I'd get a few books to just plow through. Um, tomorrow, tomorrow, Wednesday, and then kind of the rest of the week, and then probably hopefully finish off most of the weekend. Um, so yeah, I've got four books. So I have Steve Burrows, The Siege of Bitterns. This is interesting. I just had never heard of this, but it's a Canadian author, but he's writing in the UK. It's part of a series called A Birder Murder Mystery. Um, so basically, the guy Steve Burrows used to be quite the established birder. I think it says here he used to write for Hong Kong Birdwatching Society magazine and was a contributing field editor for Asian Geographic. But he now is back living in Canada. He lives in Oshawa, which is about 2 hours west of me. Um, so yeah, it's a mystery set in the UK, but it's centered around birding. So I thought that was quite different. This won the winner of the Crime Writers of Canada Award for Best First Novel, and I think it was also nominated for one of the National Book Awards too. Um, Not sure which one though. So yeah, that's good. That's that one. I thought I would continue on with the Millennium series, um, or the Elizabeth Salander series. So this is The Girl Who Lived Twice by David Lagercrantz, and I believe this is the last of the David Lagercrantz novels. He had his first one was The Girl in the Spider's Web. Um, I can't remember what the second one was called actually that he did, but this one is The Girl Who Lived Twice. Um, so yeah, obviously I was a bit late to the game from the Stieg Larsson, but I started reading the novels when the films came out um, in the UK cinemas. So when the Swedish, I guess it was originally a TV series that they then, um, I think it was a TV series or TV movies that they then adapted into a theatrical release in the UK. So when those came out, that's when I picked up the books because I enjoyed the movie so much. I thought I would see what the books were like, and I really quite enjoyed. I very much enjoyed the first one. I thought it was very good and had a lot to say. The subsequent two in the original series were um, diminishing returns. Sorry, that if you heard something weird, that's boy sneezing. So yeah, slightly diminishing returns, and then um, I thought the first two for the David Lagercrantz were interesting enough. Definitely, I would say David Lagercrantz is a much better thriller writer than Stieg Larsson was, but Stieg Larsson was obviously much better at all the sociological stuff because he was really immersed in the world. He was really immersed in those hate groups and worlds, and he was an expert in a lot of the terrorist and like Aryan Brotherhood type um, organizations in Sweden. So it is a little bit, yeah, like I prefer Stieg Larsson's books for that kind of stuff, but I prefer David Lagercrantz's books for just having a good thriller. So yeah, I'm very. I think I'll just blow right through this one for sure. Another series I'm trying to continue is Walter Mosley's Easy Rollin series. So I have um, Little Scarlet. So I think I've gone. I think I've missed a couple maybe along the way, but they had the Little Scarlet, and I think this is close enough to where I left off. Um, I started reading these books a long time ago, actually, because I was still in Scotland and I was not even close to being the end. So it's got to have been like 2008 or something, maybe earlier than that. I actually got into him from a colleague at work. He was an avid reader and he loved reading thrillers and crime, and he had randomly picked up. I think it was the fourth in the series. He randomly picked it up, and he was just like, "This is so good. You need to read this." So I did, and then I went back and just went back and started from the beginning. Devil Blue Dress. Read that, watched the movie, and yeah, just took it from there. And I got up to this one, and there's quite a few to go, I think, but it looks like between all the libraries I'm part of, and probably pick up here and there from charity shops and uh, buy. Probably buy it from a bookshop if I'm desperate. I can't get anywhere else. But yeah, I think I'm going to be able to finish them off. Um, and I do still have. Um, Actually, I think Devil in the Blue Dress and the second one, which is A Red Death, are probably still two of my favorite novels in this series. I think the only other one that comes close so far is A Little Yellow Dog. That was also really good. Um, so I actually own a couple of the ones that really stood out in the series, and you can kind of still read them as individual books. You don't you get more out of it if you read the whole series, but just for a little enjoyment or reminders, and yeah, reading them as one-offs, reading the other one as a one-off is definitely doable. And then um, I just saw this on um, the new release section, um, and I remember I think it was Greg from Supposedly Fun mentioned this, and so I thought I would give it a go because it sounded pretty good, or it sounded at least interesting enough. This is Color Television by Danya Senna, or Danzy Senna, who I believe is married to Purcell Everett. And I think it's got similar vein. I think um, they are obviously their own author in their own right, but I feel like it has some of that uh, kind of comedic but dark, but also just very much race conscious kind of writing. Actually, I'll give you the synopsis here. A brilliant dark. That's just sorry. Jane has high hopes that her life is about to turn around after a long precarious stretch bouncing among sketchy rentals and sublets. She and her family are living in the luxury for a year, housing in the hills above Los Angeles. The gig magically coincides with Jane's sabbatical, giving her the time and space she needs to finish her second novel, a century-spanning epic. Her artist husband, Lenny, dubs her Mulatto War and Peace. Finally, some semblance of stability and success seems to be within her grasp, but things don't quite work out as hopes. Desperate for a plan B, like countless writers before her, Jane turns her gaze to Hollywood when she finagles a meeting with Hampton Ford, a hot producer with a major development deal at a streaming network. He seems excited to work with a real writer, and together they begin to develop the Jackie Robinson of biracial comedies. Things finally seem to be going right for Jane until they go terribly wrong. Funny, piercing, and page-turning, colored television is Senna's most on-the-pulse, ambitious, and rewarding novel yet. So yeah, it sounds very fun, very interesting. And it's not too long, so I think I will be able to rip right through this. Is it mentioning on? No, I don't think so. Um, yeah. So that's that. Yeah. Thank you to the local library for that. I think I'll hopefully. I think I'll have at least two of them read by the end of the week, by Sunday. So I have been on a pretty good run recently, and yeah. So hopefully you enjoy this mini library haul, and I think I'm gonna go out tomorrow to grab a few books. One of the local bookstores is having a 25% sale, and we are also currently on a sales tax freeze, or so. Um, Also, I believe that they won't be subjected to sales tax, so it'll be a bit of a savings, which will be quite good. So I think I'm gonna go and grab some probably lots of crime tomorrow. The the bookstore really does specialize in has a really good crime section, and especially it has some kind of older crime stuff, which I like. So I think that will be quite a crime heavy. But yeah, we'll see. It's a bit of a trek out that I might be worth it. I have a half day anyway, so maybe worth taking the trek out. Hope you're all good, and I will see you soon. Bye.